Hello, everyone, and welcome to the MFSA podcast. My name is Claire. I am an analyst within the MFSA Conduct Supervision function. And with me today, I have Jacqueline, who is a senior analyst within the same function. Today, we will be discussing one of the main marketing practices being used by insurance companies and investment firms to promote financial products through cold calling. Jacqueline, can you kindly explain to us what is meant by cold calling?
Hi, thank you, Claire, and welcome to everyone. Yes, of course. So, I am sure that everyone has received a call one day or another from a company targeting their financial products or trying to convince you to set up an appointment in order to sell you more of their offerings. Well, such calls are referred to as cold calls because they are unsolicited calls, so they are not expected, so therefore we call them cold, and which relate to a product, financial or not, before being offered to you.
Okay, and what type of products are being marketed through cold calling?
So, any product can be marketed through cold calling, ranging from white goods or communication services to insurance and investment products. In our context of this discussion, we will touch on the retirement plan products, where we have noticed an increase in these calls. The reason being in the surge is mainly attributed to the incentive that the government is giving out to whoever takes out a retirement pension plan. In particular, the incentive relates to the 25% tax rebate up to a maximum of 750.
It's a good incentive, so what is concerning about this?
Experience of such calls has shown us more often than not that the first thing consumers ask during these calls is whether they have heard about the government rebate attached to retirement products, and if they are interested in getting the tax rebate. Well, let's be clear. There is nothing wrong in the tax rebate per se. To the contrary, to incentive the general public to think and act for their future is good. What we are after here is that this could result in a situation where clients eager to benefit from the tax incentive would not give due consideration to the features of the product and would already be biased in favor of purchasing the product. Let's not forget that a retirement plan is a long-term contract that will take you at least to retirement age before you can start enjoying its benefits. So therefore, you would not be in a position to interrupt the plan halfway through. So it is important that due consideration about the product, how it works, the fees, costs, and charges, and so on, are properly understood in order to make an informed decision. So, our recommendation here is that if you are interested in such financial products, it is important that you have all the information about the product, because it may be the case that it is not in line with to your requirements, and once you start it, you won't be able to stop it, so it would be required to hold it until your retirement age.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, the focus of the call should be the promotion of the financial product, such as the pension plan, and their financial needs rather than the tax benefit, right?
Yes, Claire, correct. The tax incentive should not be the main need. It should help you to take the decision, but after you have understood how the product works with all its features, costs, and charges. We stress it many times, if you are interested in such products, do take your time and consideration and do not feel pressured from the person on the other end of the call.
Okay, so Jacqueline, in your opinion, how should the public handle and approach these cold calls?
So, some basic, simple things to keep in mind. First and foremost, don't feel pressured. If it's not a good time, tell the person that is calling you. If you are not interested, tell them so. Don't be shy to stop the salesperson from persisting with his or her call. They will try to get your contact details to set up an appointment. Again, provide them only if you are interested in their offerings.
Okay, thanks, Jacqueline. Very valid points to keep in mind. So, to conclude, do you have any further advice which you would like to give us?
Well, one important thing that I learned through my life is that not all that glitters is gold. Always pay attention to what is being offered. See the benefits, the cost, the charges of the product. If need, ask for assistance from a competent person. The product may be perfect. It could be a perfect product, but it may not fit your needs. Don't let any incentives blur your judgment.
Okay, Jacqueline, thanks for your advice. I am sure that the public will find this information very useful.
Welcome, Claire. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you learned a bit more about cold calling. We remind you to subscribe to our channel and follow our podcast for more insight on financial matters.